Coming up on this edition of Access Virginia Beach. They're back, all 70,000 to be exact. We'll tell you how the first day of school went. What can fill every NFL stadium in this country? How about the amount of waste the city generates in a year? Now that's a lot of trash. We'll explain a new fee that will keep the city sparkling. Plus, searching the city's website just got a lot easier. We'll introduce you to the new vbgov.com. That and more are coming up as we access Virginia Beach. Hello and welcome to VBTV's Access Virginia Beach, a program that informs you of news and events from around our city and schools. I'm Veronica Coleman. Thanks for joining us. It's that time of the year again. Kids are gathering up their book bags, buses are back on the roads, and hallways are once again filled with the sounds of learning as the school division welcomed nearly 70,000 students for the first day of school.
3, 4, 5, just send them. Go, 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 go.
Hi, good morning. Hi, everybody. Good morning.
Schools around the city rolled out the welcome mat for the big day. But for the kids at College Park Elementary, it was an extra special day.
Today was a very exciting day, first day of school. And not only was it the first day of school, it was the first day of school in our brand new College Park building.
More than 400 students stepped foot into a brand new LEED certified building that features smart boards in every class, numerous windows, lots of sustainable features, and much more.
Are you going to have a good school year, anybody?
Yeah! To make sure the year is a successful one, teachers and administrators have been busy preparing.
I know that they're going to learn a lot. We've got a lot of hard work ahead of us. When we're looking at educating our 21st century students, what a better place to do it in this 21st century building, and that we want our students to know that they're going to have fun this year, they're going to learn a lot.
College Park is the newest elementary school in the division. It is located in the Kempsville area and originally opened in 1973. Well, as we've just seen, the first day of school is always an exciting time for both students and their parents. But no matter how hard the school tries, for many parents, dropping off their kids for the first day of kindergarten can be tough.
Welcome, boys and girls. We're glad to have you here.
From greeting students,
Come on, guys, let's go.
to waving goodbye. And don't forget about those that need one more hug. That first day of school can be a challenging one. Indeed it is, but we're not talking about the kids. Centerville Dolphin parents are the subject matter here in Boo-Hooville.
We had what is called a Boo-Hoo gathering here at Centerville, and it's for parents of kindergartners that are coming to school for the first time.
Parents made sure their children got on the bus, then followed them to their school for their first day of classes.
And then we have this gathering in the media center where parents can ask us questions. They can cry if they want to cry. That's why we named it the Boo-Hoo Gathering.
Moms and dads with older children are comfortable getting backpacks, clothing, and lunchboxes ready for that initial day. But for some, it was a first-time experience.
It was very difficult, but she's very excited, and I know that she's going to have a great time.
I was excited. The child was excited. It was a mixed emotion. And we look forward to bringing her here today. And she was also very eager to come here today.
Well, I know you're going to have a good time. You're going to really love Centerville Elementary.
Loving school is easy for the little ones. For the big ones, it may take some getting used to.
Couldn't believe my little girl's finally ready for big school. So it was tough for me, but I didn't cry, so that was good.
And for those parents who aren't ready to leave their kids for the entire day, there is always volunteering. Information is available in the main office at each school or visit vbschools.com to fill out a volunteer request form. Keeping Virginia Beach clean is a gigantic task. In fact, each year crews make over 6 million pickups and collect more than 20,000 tons of waste. The Waste Management Division offers many services to help keep our city sparkling, and it's no easy task.
We put approximately 70 trucks and over 100 people on the road every day. We provide a wide range of collection services, including automated container household debris, bulky item pickup, yard debris collections, as well as the disposal for these items. We also offer curbside recycling services as well as recycling drop-off sites.
but the cost to collect and handle that waste is increasing.
When we near the end of the city's agreement with SIPSA, our disposal fees will be going up dramatically. In fact, in about 3 years, they'll be about $7 million a year higher than they are today. So we need to begin planning for that.
In order to meet the funding needs of this important service, a $10 per month fee will be charged to residences receiving city services.
The fee will be implemented on January 1st of 2012, and it will become part of the bill that residents already receive for water and sewer and stormwater. So it will come out on that bill, and it will be every 2 months. It'll just be another line item on that bill.
Virginia Beach is the last city in Hampton Roads to implement a fee, and it is the lowest fee in the area.
The fee is necessary because the program is costly. It's a highly valued service to the citizens, and it's something that we have to plan for the future to ensure that we have the monies to be able to pay for this service.
Affected residents will start seeing that fee beginning the first of the year. More information can be found online at vbgov.com/wastemgt, or you can call 385-4650. A lot has changed in the past 5 years: fashion, gas prices, and especially technology. To keep up with the fast pace of technology, the city's website has gotten a complete overhaul. Check out the new vbgov.com.
vbgov.com, the redesign was actually a project that's been 2 years in the making. We had feedback from residents that have used the site that wanted to see more interaction. They wanted a more visual site. So we sat down as a large project team and took that citizen feedback and redesigned the site to make it more user-friendly, more visually appealing.
The new website is chock full of user-friendly features and plenty of enhancements.
Visitors to vbgov.com will immediately recognize enhancements to search. You can go in and type part of a keyword and it'll suggest returned information for you in the search box. You could also find a calendar, so you can see at a single glance all of the activities that are going on in Virginia Beach in a single calendar right on the homepage.
Users will find it easier to find content on the homepage, and the design is compatible with multiple browsers and platforms. Also, sharing content with friends is only a click away thanks to social network sharing capabilities.
On the new vbgov.com, if you find a section that you like, it's easy to pick the share button or the email button and send that content to other people either in your social network or friends and neighbors that may not know exactly where to find that on the website.
New links and information will be continuously added to the site. If you have any ideas, send an email to webforms@vbgovs.com with your feedback. Coming up next on Access Virginia Beach, a local farmer is named Virginia Farmer of the Year. We'll bring you the details. Plus, a new football league is now calling Virginia Beach home. We'll have that and more when we return.
Step back in time to learn the story of determined individuals who wanted more for their children. The Union Kempsville Museum tells the story of the first and only school for African American children in segregated Princess Anne County. Located at the Renaissance Academy in Virginia Beach, the museum contains artifacts from the school's history like old photographs, athletic equipment, and prom queen crowns. Interactive features keep the stories of triumph alive. The school may be closed, but the legacy lives on. Visit the Union Kempsville Museum, a story for all people.
Welcome back to Access Virginia Beach. I'm Veronica Coleman. Virginia Beach is well known for its miles of sand and surf, world-class workforce, and diverse communities. But did you know the resort city is also home to more than 28,000 acres of farmland? In fact, agriculture remains the state's largest industry and brings millions of dollars each year to the city's economy.
My name is Don Horsley. I've been farming here at Land of Promise Farms for 41 years.
Farming is a business that has been around for centuries, and for many local farmers like Don Horsley, it's also a passion.
Well, I've been living on a farm my whole life, and my wife she's lived here her whole life basically. And it's just a way of life for us. It's agriculture, the industry of agriculture is near and dear to our hearts. We raise corn, wheat, soybeans. We have hogs and cattle also, and we farm 5,300 acres.
From strawberries to tomatoes, the list of crops grown in Virginia Beach is long. But agriculture also means big bucks for the Commonwealth and city.
In the state of Virginia, agriculture is the #1 industry, accounting for about $55 billion in economic impact to the state. Roughly 357,000 jobs are attributed to agriculture. In Virginia Beach, it is one of the top 3 industries in Virginia Beach. As we know, the military, tourism, and agriculture all link in those big 3.
Currently, about 170 farms are in operation, but numbers are dwindling.
We're not making any more farmland, and I think it's very important that we preserve the best that we can possibly preserve, and I think that's what we have here in Virginia Beach is some of the very best.
To help preserve that land and stop urban sprawl, the Agricultural Reserve Program was implemented in the mid-90s.
It's a perpetual easement on your property for 25 years. The land is yours. It's still zoned ag. You can do with it as you want as long as it stays in agriculture. And it just preserves the ability for farmers to farm it.
And for farmers like Don Horsley, the program helps leave behind a legacy of farming for his family.
We see agriculture as, like I say, as a way of life. It's an excellent place to raise a family. We just think that without qualified farmers, this world is going to have a hard time feeding the population that we have here.
The goal of the Agricultural Reserve Program is to preserve 20,000 acres. As of right now, the city has about 9,000 acres in the program. Log on to vbgov.com/agriculture for more info. Farming in Virginia Beach is receiving some national recognition. One of the city's local cultivators has been named the 2011 Virginia Farmer of the Year. Don Horsley and his wife Diane hosted some very special visitors at their Land of Promise farm recently.
That's the one we built back in the 90s over there.
A panel of judges toured their farm and interviewed the family for the prestigious award.
I guess it's a little feather in our hat here on the farm. It's not just me, it's the whole family and all the workers here that have helped make this a success.
Horsley joins 8 other state winners from the Southeast as finalists for the award. He was chosen because of his success as a row crop and livestock farmer. The overall winner will be announced on October the 18th at the Sunbelt Ag Expo in Moultrie, Georgia. The overall winner receives $15,000 and various other prizes from sponsors. The Virginia Aquarium is home to thousands of animals representing more than 300 species. But did you also know that every day hundreds of volunteers help keep things running smoothly?
This is the little hermit crab. Okay. He lives inside the shell.
To be exact, there are more than 900 volunteers who selflessly devote their time to the aquarium.
If you have a look around the facility, we have so many things going on here. And it's so necessary to have a lot of people involved in serving our guests and making sure we can be the best that we can be for the public. There is no way we could do this without the volunteers.
And they're looking for even more volunteers in a variety of areas.
One of the most visible opportunities we have are our docents. And those are the volunteers that actually interact with the guests, kind of explain our exhibits, share what's going on there. And as a matter of fact, you can see a docent working in the background with us, sharing some details with some guests we have. Also, we have opportunities in our guest services department, helping taking tickets from our guests, making sure everybody see all that the aquarium has to offer.
These right here with the indentation in the front, those are called cow nose stingrays, and they come in all different shades of browns.
And it doesn't matter how old or how young you are. Anyone can volunteer. So if this sounds like fun to you, then mark your calendars. The Virginia Aquarium is hosting a series of volunteer open houses. An open house for educators is planned for October the 4th from 5 to 7 p.m. Another open house is scheduled for youth on October the 11th from 5 to 7 p.m. Both sessions are free and open to the public. Log on to virginiaaquarium.com or call 385-0274 for more information. Both sessions will be held in the Bay and Ocean Pavilion. The minimum commitment to be a volunteer is 4 hours a week, and you can volunteer as long or as much as you want. Coming up next on Access Virginia Beach, the city remembers and honors those lost during the September the 11th attacks in a special ceremony. Plus, ready for some football? A new team sets up shop in the city. We'll have that and more in just a bit.
Any questions?
What kind of service plan does this come with?
Unlimited.
Can I keep my same phone number? Does it have a camera? What's the warranty? Can I put my party shuffle on this?
Any questions?
No.
For the 10 questions everyone should know, go to ahrq.gov.
Welcome back to Access Virginia Beach. I'm Veronica Coleman. 10 years ago, on September the 11th, 2001, our nation witnessed horrific plane crashes that scarred our country's largest city, the nation's capital, and untimely heroes aboard United Airlines Flight 93 rolled into action to force a plane down in Pennsylvania. Emotional and honorary ceremonies took place nationwide, including a remembrance held at the 24th Street Park. It was an emotional day for many in attendance, but sponsor Beach Events hoped patrons would be able to find solace in the event.
We're here in Virginia Beach today at the 24th Street Park for Let Freedom Ring, which is a sort of a remembrance of 9/11 10 years later. It's going to be a day for remembering the past, but not only that, celebrating the future as well.
Guests were treated to patriotic music on this sun-filled day.
The Tidewater Winds and Virginia Beach Chorale will be presenting the music for today's program. It's a pretty wide selection that ranges all the way from patriotic to music that's a little more relaxing.
Jackie Wallish, visiting the beach with her husband from Ann Arbor, Michigan, hoped the event would draw the country closer together.
So I was at work when it happened, and I feel it's important to support our troops and our country as much as we can.
Many guests wore commemorative T-shirts with national colors on their clothes in remembrance of the day and our country. Marcia Massey felt it was important for her family to show their patriotism.
Here with my daughters today to show support for everybody that unfortunately is no longer with us, as well as those who are still living and their relatives. And just to say, America, we are an awesome country, and move on, move forward.
I still remember being cognizant of the fact that we were beginning operations in one of the most secure military facilities in the world.
Fire Chief Steve Cover was an original member of the FEMA search and rescue team that deployed to the Pentagon.
As we arrived on scene at the Pentagon, the building was still burning. Water was a foot deep in places on the first floor. Electrical service had not been totally secured, and there was a significant risk for a secondary collapse.
Video images also help commemorate the past and celebrate the future. Mayor Sessom spoke proudly of the services provided by local citizens.
Many Virginia Beach citizens and members of the City of Virginia Beach workforce responded to this national emergency by volunteering to serve on search and rescue and emergency medical service teams, by donating blood through the American Red Cross, and by praying for the United States of America.
It was a beautiful day for the event with more than 500 folks in attendance. Nationwide, gatherings brought millions of people together in remembrance of the 10th anniversary of 9/11. The Seatac neighborhood, established 2 centuries ago, is a community full of proud, loving, caring individuals who have helped turn Virginia Beach into the city it is today.
The Seatac community is a big family. It's a conglomerate of neighbors loving and helping each other. We've been here in existence over 200 years, and we just love each other. Seatac is a great feeling. It's a feeling of home. It's a place you want to be.
History is important to members of this proud community. Founding fathers were brick masons, teachers, craftsmen, and preachers. Members from all walks of life who taught their families one important message.
Like I say, the love and the sharing and the caring for one another. We're all neighbors. We're all friends. We're just a big family that keeps us going. We have people move in, people move out, but it doesn't change the character of it. We're still loving people.
And those loving people will help make history come alive in a celebration beginning October the 14th, honoring the community's long existence.
Friday night, we'll have the meet and greet at the Best Western. Saturday at approximately about 8:30, 9 o'clock, we're going to start with all the events at LEDA, which is going to include a lot of fun things for adults and for kids. Saturday evening at 6 o'clock, we're going to have the Black Tie Gala at the Convention Center. The cost of that is $45 per person. And then Sunday, we're going to have praise and worship, and you can go to any of the African American churches that's located in the Seatac community.
There will be plenty of free activities planned for Saturday at the Seatac Recreation Center and at Lita.
Saturday on the 15th, we're going to have game room activities, and also at Lita, which is the old Seatac school, there's going to be events on the grounds. We're going to have the inflatables, kickball. We're going to have our fire department there, City of Virginia Beach Fire Department, City of Virginia Beach Police Department. There's going to be a gospel singing event. Seatac was really founded on the singing, and it would be held at the old Seatac school in the auditorium.
Anyone can join in the festivities at the Seatac Community 200-year celebration and help honor the accomplishments and impacts of the Seatac community. Activities are scheduled Friday, October the 14th through Sunday, October the 16th, and are open to the public. To find out more about the activities planned, you can call the number or log on to the website listed on your screen. Professional sports in the Tidewater area have a long history of not quite living up to fan expectations. But this fall, a new football team, the Virginia Destroyers, have joined the United Football League and are getting ready for the season opener.
We go right side, reach right.
Stretching is important.
Not drop down in your stance, no wasted movement.
So is the conditioning.
Side, come on, keep going, there you go, good.
And don't forget the hard hitting. All important ingredients to building a successful team for fans in the area to enjoy. Former NFL coach Marty Schottenheimer is excited about his new team.
Well, I tell you, I have had a sense that the community is embracing us. In all candor, I understand there have been issues in the past with professional sports franchises here, and I would ask that the fans here in the region give us a chance to prove the quality of our product.
The UFL, in its third season, has 4 teams, each playing a 6-game schedule. The Destroyers practice at the Princess Anne Athletic Complex and play their home games across the street at the Sportsplex.
The Sportsplex, the people here at the Sportsplex have really gone out of their way to help us. And, you know, the facilities here are the equal of any I've experienced in the NFL as far as the practice fields are concerned. And really, at the end of the day, that's the important element, because these players spend, you know, several, 2-3 hours, 5 days a week on this surface, and if it isn't in really top condition, it creates problems with pulls and one thing and another. So I'm delighted with the facilities here at the Sportsplex.
Former First Colonial star Aaron Rouse is excited to be playing football in his hometown.
It means a lot. You know, it's a standard that needs to be set, you know, in this area, and we feel like the Virginia Destroyers can do that. To come back home and to be able to play professional football, it gives the kids around here something to look up to, because we have a lot of mentors from around here. And I, you know, as myself, is one that's always looking to give back to the community. And I always just like to be an example and show the kids that they can strive to play professional football in their hometown also.
The first home game kicks off on September 24th, and local football fans are in for a treat.
I've always said this: if you want the fans to come out, you got to put a product on the field that keeps them entertained. Let's make no bones about it. Football is an entertainment industry. And what that means is that we all want to identify and associate with a team that is a winning, successful team. That is our goal and objective this year.
The Las Vegas Locomotives, 2-time defending champs, square off with the Destroyers September 16th with kickoff at 7 p.m. To find out more, log on to the website listed on your screen. And if you just can't get enough of the pigskin and don't want to miss out on any of the local highlights, then don't change that channel.
Welcome inside the locker room. It's the VBTV version, and it starts right now at the Sportsplex.
The award-winning Lockeroom football show is back. VBTV teams up with WTKR News Channel 3 to bring you all the hits and highlights from this high school football season. An extended version of the program airs right here after each episode of Access Virginia Beach, Monday through Thursday, and also online at vbschools.com. The season runs through November 4th, and most games are played on Friday nights with kickoffs beginning at 7 p.m. And with that, we've come to the end of our show. But if you've missed something or would like to see it again, you can view this program online. Log on to vbgov.com. For everyone here at VBTV, I'm Veronica Coleman. Thanks for watching.